Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the Free American. I'm your host. I am Clay Douglas, the Free American, freeamerican.com. And I've made a little bit of progress here in determining who some of the trolls are that call into my show. Recently, I guess with the exposure of Howard Stern's employees calling in, claiming that I had stolen somebody's persona, I guess trying to claim that I wasn't really Clay Douglas. I had stolen somebody's persona, and the real Clay Douglas was starving to death, and his dog needed an operation. They've stopped that. They've got a new con for you, claiming that I never took the oath, that I was never in the Army. And I tracked down, I got somebody texted me and ran that same bullshit on me. And I called that number back, and I got a woman's voice, answered the phone. I asked for the man of the house. Well, my son's not here right now. It turns out her son is 15 years old. And I told her who I was and that I had a radio show. And she said, well, my son's not here right now, but, are you with Howard Stern? My son's a big Howard Stern fan. Oh, really? Well, here's what's going on, and I explained to her what was going on. And I told her what I had been receiving, claiming that I was never in the Army. And she said, well, I'll talk to him about that. So I told her everything that was going on. And I see my current troll, Rick Scumley, is trying to call in. Go soak your head, Rick. You're never getting on my show again. I'll never hear your voice on my show again, unless, of course, you figure out how to use a telephone. This is the dumbest troll on the world in the history. But Howard Stern's guys aren't dumb. They pretty much know what they're doing, and they conned a 15-year-old kid out of his phone number and use that to call into my show telling me I was a fake. Oh, you're just like Alex Jones. You're a fake guy. You were never in the Army. You never took the oath. Well, I did on February 17, 1964 in Dallas, Texas. And no, I don't have a yellow Speedo bathing suit. I've never been to Acapulco. I don't have any boyfriends. And, again, never been to Acapulco. And I've got my VA. I've got my DD-214. I've got my disability check that comes in every month from the U.S. Army. And if you want to see what kind of Jewish pervert the Howard Stern is, he calls for Israel to wipe Palestinians off the face of the earth. That says it all about the double standard whereby Jewish privilege allows Howard Stern to call for the genocide of an entire people. Yet any non-Jew who simply makes a factual statement that Jews exercise a great deal of power is attacked, and they try to humiliate me by making complete lies. So watch for it on the show today. I'll be ready for them. And my former guest that I allowed on my show that took advantage of it, the Mighty Phoenix, who I allowed to use my song as his theme song, No More. If you ever hear my song being played on your, so I'll record it and I'll sue your ass, mighty Phoenix, my ass. And don't even bother coming on my show. And who we got? All right, we've got some people in there. Yep, no yellow Speedo. And yeah, let's see who I can hang up on today before we get into my show about the Paracas skulls. They've got the DNA done on that. Hello, 323 area code. Who are you? Where are you? What do you want?
Good morning, Clay. You know who this is. I heard the first part of your
I
show.
don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. Tell me your name or I'll hang up on you right now.
This is Robert. I've called in before. Clay, I heard the first part of your show where you tried to delegitimize my efforts to expose you by saying that I'm somehow colluding with a 15-year-old. I'm somehow colluding with Howard Stern. That is not true, sir. My research is completely independent. I've done it myself. I have photographic certified evidence.
Shut up, Robert.
I have certified photograph evidence of you in a yellow Speedo drinking margaritas, Clay.
Maybe if you saw me when I was 17.
Fact, sir,
shut up!
Sir,
I'll hang up on you. Shut up, so I can talk too. You motherfucker. Shut up.
Speak and then I speak. Go. I'm letting you speak. Go.
God damn you. I'll never put you on here again if you don't shut up and let me talk. First of all, this is my show. And second of all, you lying cocksucker, if you caught me when I was 17, if you got a picture of me when I was 17, I was never in Mexico. You might have got a picture of me at Burgers Lake in Fort Worth in a Tarzan bathing suit. I used to love to go there and catch that swing. And second of all, you are working for fucking Howard Stone. You're probably recording this for Howard Stone. If you are doing that, my website is freeamerican.com. Freeamerican.com, Howard.
May I speak?
Not yet.
May I speak, Clay?
Not yet.
Okay,
and if you say another goddamn word, I'll hang up on you right now. You got that?
Fair enough. Go ahead.
All right. I volunteered for the Army during Vietnam days. I volunteered for the Special Forces because that was the only ones that were going over to Vietnam at that time. I wanted to go fight. I took my vows. I went to boot camp at Fort Polk, Louisiana. I caught spinal meningitis at Fort Polk, Louisiana, and almost died. They sent a telegram to my mother and told her I wasn't expected to live. She drove all the way to Fort Polk, Louisiana to see me. They told me my mother was coming. And so I did die in the hospital at Fort Polk. I went down that tunnel towards the light, but I heard footsteps. I came back into my body. I was the last one in, we were on bivouac. And I came back into my body when I heard footsteps in the hall. I was the last one on the bus because I had a black sergeant. His name was Sergeant Odom. And he didn't think I was sick. Well, we're going to get you on that, here's the latrines you're going to dig when you get off a sick call.
Sir, with respect, what does this have to do with you taking the oath and the evidence that I have?
Because I took the oath in Dallas, and they put me on a bus to Fort Polk, Louisiana, for basic training. And
okay,
I went
sir,
to Fort
then
Polk, Louisiana.
why do I have this photograph of you during the time that you claim you were taking the oath in Acapulco? And in fact, this weekend, I did more research into this, and I actually found some of the men that are in that picture
let me answer you. Let me answer that, you lying motherfucker. Listen to me.
Manuel Valdez,
you don't have a picture of me. You're a lying cocksucker. Because I was never in Acapulco.
On you. That they pulled off the yellow Speedo and they ran a train on you.
Oh, you lying cocksucker. I've never been to Mexico. Nobody's ever ran a train on me.
Drunk on margaritas.
You are a lying cocksucker.
Him and his Mexican friends ran a train on you while he even says that you made the comment, quote, "I'm supposed to be in Dallas taking the oath, but instead I'm here getting fucked."
You are a lying cocksucker.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
That's all I got to say about it. Robert, you are a lying piece of shit.
I am not.
Goodbye. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Now I got this number. I'll follow up on this number. Nobody's ever run a train on me. I've never been to Mexico. I've never been to Acapulco, and I was in Fort Polk, Louisiana. As a matter of fact, I got the medical records right now. Oh, no, the medical records are from the hit they had on me in Phoenix. But I've got my VA. I've got the hospital records right here from the VA, and this person is a lying piece of shit.